Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? So my name is Marianne, I'm the counsellor and the owner at Marianne Hanson Counselling Service, where I specialise in working with couples and individuals, and I specialise in the areas of depression, stress, low self-esteem, anxiety and relationships. And in this video, what I'm doing is a series where I'm going to be talking about what is, and I'm going to explore some of the things that we hear, certain terms, and I'm just going to sort of explore it in depth. So the first one I'm talking about today is called What is Imposter Syndrome? So a number of months ago, I posted something on my Facebook page where I was talking about imposter syndrome and how not only it affects a number of clients that come to see me, but also there are people in my circle as well who have talked about how they feel and how this has affected them. So I'm just going to read you the definition, first of all, of what it is. So imposter syndrome is defined as an inability to realistically assess your competence and skills, and it's a psychological occurrence in which an individual doubts their skills, talents, or their accomplishments. So it is basically not that the person doesn't have skills or they're not talented or they can't do their job properly. It's more of their thoughts about it. So the difficulty with that is it's that saying of, it's in your head. So you're thinking that you can't do the job. You're feeling, people have said things like they feel like they're a fraud. So they've been given a management position and it's been given to them based on their talents, their abilities. They've gone for an interview. Everyone's told them they're fantastic, they can do this, but they don't believe it. So when they're in that position as a manager, they're constantly doubting themselves. They're constantly feeling like, why are people listening to me? Or this doesn't make sense. So they feel like a fraud, and that can be very scary, but also very create a lot of things like low self-esteem, self-doubt, lack of confidence, because everyone else is saying to you, yes, we're happy with what you're doing, and you've got the job because you are the right person for the job, but you're thinking, no, that's not true. I don't feel like myself in this role. So the only way you can really explore this, I think, and really get to the root of it is to work through it. And I would say that with a counsellor, that's one step where you actually look at, okay, these are what thoughts and feelings and beliefs you hold. Let's unpick that. Let's talk about that. Where's the evidence? This is something I do with a lot of my clients where they have fixed beliefs about something. So they'll say, I am definitely ugly. I'm definitely not going to meet someone because there's other people out there that are better than me. I'm definitely the worst child in my mum's family because my mum treats me differently. And then we say, okay, where's the evidence to prove what you've said? Is there evidence to disprove what you're saying? Okay, let's unpick those feelings. If that is the case, then what can we then do about it? So the key thing to think about as well in all of this is that if other people are telling you that you are doing well at something, and if you've gained the position and you've gone through the right channels, so it wasn't that someone just said, someone in that organisation, so therefore you're going to get the job, then it's almost like stepping back a bit and saying to yourself, I went for the interview and this is how the interview went, and I spent ages doing my application form, and I'm now in this position, so I'm going to embrace it. I'm also going to celebrate the fact that I'm there. And every time these doubts come into my head, you almost have to put a plan of action in place, and that's where your counsellor can help you. But something might just be similar, might be each time you have a doubt, you think back to a time where you've had doubts before and you've been able to, get over that doubt or that feeling. Or you can have your application form in front of you and you can say, each time you're thinking, I don't deserve to be here, I'm going to look through my application form where I put my personal statement talking about all the reasons I should get this job. Or each time someone gives me a compliment, I'm going to accept it. When they say, well done, you've done good in this role, you're going to say, okay, that must mean something. So the more things you put in place, the less you're going to then feel like you're in the position for other reasons, and then eventually hopefully the balance will shift. But it will take a lot of work, because I think when you hold really strong beliefs in any area of your life that are not helpful, it takes a lot of time and work for them to be dismissed or for them to decrease. So if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like. Also share this with other people who may be interested, and don't forget to consider subscribing to my channel. If you want to find out more about the work that I do, then you can firstly go to my Facebook page, Marianne Hanson Counselling Service. You can find me on Instagram as Marianne Hanson Counsellor, and you can also leave me a message on here. I also respond always to my comments. Thanks for watching, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Bye.